Imagine this, you're standing in front of a woman who seems completely out of your league. She's confident, stunning and used to men bending over backward for her, yet somehow she looks at you differently, not as just another guy trying to impress her, but as someone she can't quite figure out, someone she wants. What if he told you that women, no matter how confident or independent they seem, have psychological weak spots, flaws in their emotional armor that most men never know, and if you understand these weaknesses, you won't just attract women, you'll control the dynamic without even trying. This isn't about manipulation, it's about understanding what actually moves women on a subconscious level, because attraction isn't logical, it's emotional. Most men appeal to the surface level, trying to impress with words, money, or looks. But the men who truly command a woman's attention, they tap into the forces she can't resist now. Now let's get into the first hidden weakness that gives you an unfair advantage. Over 99% of men. Weakness 1, the craving for emotional escapism. Most men assume that women are logical in love, that they choose partners based on stability, looks, or even status. But the truth, women fall for the experience a man give them, not just a man himself. Women crave a man who pulls them into a different emotional reality. Why do you think they fantasize about bad boys, mysterious strangers, or forbidden love stories? It's not because they want trouble. It's because they're addicted to feeling something unpredictable, something different from the routine of their lives. And here's where most guys fail. They're too predictable. They text her the same way. Every day they agree with everything she says. They make her feel comfortable, but not alive. And that's exactly why so many men get stuck in a friend zone. They provide companionship, but they don't trigger emotions powerful enough to make her see them as anything more. So how do you take advantage of this? You have to create an emotional contrast. Women don't fall for the guy who's just nice, they fall for the man who makes them feel something. Start by mixing unpredictability into your interactions. Don't always be available. Challenge her opinions instead of agreeing with everything. Tell stories that pull her into a different world. The key is not to be just another predictable option. The moment a woman sees you as an experience rather than just a man, she won't just be interested, she'll be hooked. And speaking of hooks, let's move on to another weakness most women will never admit weakness to: the unspoken addiction to strong boundaries. There's a reason why. The men women chase the hardest are never the ones who chase first. Women aren't wired to respect men who give themselves away too easily. Most guys think being agreeable, available, and always accommodating will make a woman like them more. In reality, it does the opposite. It makes her take you for granted. Women are naturally drawn to men who set the tone in the relationship. They want a man who isn't afraid to say no, a man who values his own time, mission, and self-respect, because that kind of man is rare. Here's the secret. Women test men all the time. They'll cancel plans to see if you'll chase. They'll push your buttons to see if you'll crack. But the moment she realizes you stand firm in your values, she stops testing and starts respecting you. Weakness 3, the thrill of uncertainty. Think about the last time you were hooked on a TV show or a book. What kept you glued? It wasn't the predictable parts, it was the tension, the mystery, the feeling of not knowing what happens next. Women experience attraction in the same way. The more predictable you are, the easier you are to categorize. But if you remain just out of reach, if she can't quite put a label on what you feel for her, that's when her mind starts obsessing over you. Don't instantly reply to her messages. Don't always tell her how much you like her. Let her wonder. Leather chase. If you found this video valuable, subscribe to Unshakable for more deep insights into psychology, attraction, and mastering the mind. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video, because trust me, the next one might change everything for you.